I'm offending my people, it's quite alright. I'll be your enemy now for shining light. I feel your energy dial is kinda slight. I guess the memories now is out of sight. They wanna see you fall down when it's living right. It's the gospel I'm preaching, you niggas tight. It's the gospel I'm preaching, you niggas tight. It's the famine of the word, so the truth gotta be hidden. Diamond in the rough, I got dirt, but I'm still digging. Time to bring something prolific. Blessings come through persistence. All my ox speak truth. It's simply our rendition. Time to catapult to the next level. Lightning bolts on vinyl records. Touching souls in every lecture. Walk the streets with the heavy metal. Take me out, I would never let them. They bubble up and fizzle out. Yeah, them niggas is Alka-Seltzer. UPK said get the shot. They more nutty than a big professor. Big green, battle tested. A king all in my own right. And I praise Hamashiach. He the word and the light. I offend you niggas, that's quite alright. Got you all in your feelings though. But I sleep real well at night. I'm eyes wide. Early bright, I'm outside doing outreach. With no cameras, you don't know me. There's no group that controls me. Solo moving one deep. Seen violence, but I chose peace. They start beef, I don't speak. De-escalation, just don't preach. I'm offending my people, it's quite alright, it's quite alright. I'll be your enemy now for shining light, shining light. I feel your energy dial, it's kinda slight, kinda slight. I guess the memories now is out of sight, they out of sight. They wanna see you fall down when you living right, living right. This the gospel I'm preaching, you niggas tight, niggas tight. I'm offending my people, it's quite alright, it's quite alright. I'll be your enemy now for shining light, shining light. They say that beauty is skin deep, her heart then turned to plastic. From mattress to actress, did it all for a status. Now casting couches, the snorting ounces, the only fans. Now she holding bands on the weekends going to dance. Niggas watching, she thirst trapping on the ground. And here we go again, few stacks, she going home with him. But this time's different, a nigga with some ill intentions. 3 months later, found her body in Satilla River. 4 months ago, I warned this chick, she didn't listen. She said that I was tripping. She even got offended. Offending these women is quite alright, it's quite alright. I'll be your enemy now for shining light, shining light. I feel your energy dial, it's kinda slight, kinda slight. I guess the memories now is out of sight, out of sight. I'm offending my people, it's quite alright, it's quite alright. I'll be your enemy now for shining light, shining light.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. New Breed coming back with another video. Shout out to everybody joining the chat. Welcome to another broadcast. I see Dean Grace in the house. Rollo, what's going on? In the works with Brother Steve E. I see Chosen from the Most High. King C3, Nelly Son of Yah, Tavon Austin, Jamie Rios, Perky, what's good? All praises to the Most High. I'm glad y'all caught this notification. So, ladies and gentlemen, they got me. They got me. They struck my big channel. I can't post, upload, live stream. I can't even post the community tab over there on New Breed Global Truth. Man, oh man. It seemed like they got all us. I see Rollo got struck the other day. I see Leon the Servant. He got his channel. He got a video removed as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, somebody said, what happened? They struck an old video from several months ago. They claimed it was medical misinformation, and it was very elaborate and it was very deliberate. And in the video, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't even talking about the you know what. Matter of fact, in any of my videos have I actually came forth and used certain words to describe what happened with the you know what. So I have no idea why they removed it. It was a video that went viral. It was a video that was monetized. It was up for several months. The video was called It's turning into zombie land out here. Stay woke. No, it's turning into Resident Evil. It's turning into Resident Evil out here. Stay woke. They removed it and they struck my channel. So I'm over here, but the show must go on. The show must go on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this channel up for now. I'm gonna be making content over here often. If you're not subscribed to this channel and you just caught wind of this video, then go ahead and subscribe and share the video everywhere. Listen, it's very imperative that you share this content so people can actually get no, the video is not on Patreon actually, because I thought it was good for YouTube. Trust God asks it on Patreon. No, it's not. I have put in an appeal, and hopefully they would go ahead and accept that appeal, because I don't think that I've actually I don't think I crossed any community guidelines whatsoever. So maybe the appeal will be overturned, and maybe they'll upload the video again and remove the strike. But see, a lot of the times, people will be offended by a new video, and they'll go back and try to find old videos to strike if your new video is flag proof. If it's flag proof, they'll try to flag other videos. Yeah, they real foul for that. Yeah, His Will Is Real said they've been jiggling the wires on Shofar Radio. Yeah. It seems like there's some targeting going on with brothers in the truth. So all you brothers out there, please, as a warning, go through your content, comb through everything. Just comb through everything. Anything that could be used that they could flag, just take it down, even if it's just harsh language. Even if it's just harsh language, use subliminal words. Just take it, just remove it, just clean. Every now and then, every season, just do a clean sweep of your channel to make sure everything is tip top. Yeah, it is definitely good versus evil. Wow. Somebody said, Rollo said, my video is private. They put it private. However, we have to be mindful to pay attention to the chat room. Absolutely. We got to pay attention to keywords as well within the chat. And I'm not sure if YouTube used the chat to come up with that strike. I don't know. Hopefully they overturn it. That is my first strike on that channel, and I believe it's 3 strikes you out. That's the first strike that I actually have. I had a warning like sometime last year, but it's not good to have any strikes on your channel, because for those who don't know, us content creators, we make a living. That's our livelihood. And especially if you're a brother who try your best to uphold the community guidelines and do things the right way, and you get hit with a strike, it could be very hard to deal with. Yep. You already know that's what we're going to go through, telling the truth. People can argue, gossip, fight, go back and forth, slander each other. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit with them. But as soon as you say something that may be offending your people, or people just don't like it, what they do, they go ahead and start flagging. But anyway, man, we got a show today because the show must go on. We must keep pushing forward. And I want everybody to thumb the video up. We got a very interesting topic today. I want to talk about this so-called sexpert. This so-called sexpert that speaking about poly. Now, brothers and sisters, there's been a lot of things happening on social media. When it comes to modern relationships, there's a lot of up and coming content creators. There's a lot of people who coming out the woodworks, and they're speaking on poly. And Juan Musa, thank you for the $50 contribution. Highly appreciate you, bro. Says fight through it. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on fighting through it. We're going to keep on putting out the good content for the people. And yeah, a lot of sexperts out here. Yeah, facts. And so many brothers have been hitting me up like, Breed, you have got to address what these women are saying about poly. You have got to do it. For those who don't know, I'm one of the originators. Yeah, one of the originators to talk about poly on YouTube. to talk about it on social media in general. One of them. It's quite a few of us, but I'm one of the originators. And it was very unpopular to bring up polygyny. Very unpopular. Women absolutely hated it. Every time we did topics on it, we was at risk of being flagged, struck. Yep, since 2009. You already know Sean the Navigator. I remember I was in an old rusty apartment, sitting back doing poly videos. Didn't have two nickels to rub together. And I didn't have those women in my circle at that point. But I was speaking about it because it was biblical. I was speaking about it because I knew that it was about growth and development. I knew that polygyny is a solution to a lot of our issues in our community because our people are dying out here. Our people are being destroyed inordinately. And polygyny was used to build generational wealth. It was used to populate. It was used to regenerate. And I realized what it was about. Yep. Ringo, Chronicles of Judah, Hondo, Solomon. Yep. Just to name a few. Yep. Brothers like myself and those brothers we was in the forefront when it was unpopular. Now you have brothers like Ringo. He took it to another level because he made a lot of content regarding poly, and he was on it. He was going against the grain no matter what. I tried to kind of sprinkle mine out there, but I was still in the midst bringing it out. And a lot of women was upset about it, and still to this day, when I speak about poly, they're gonna be women that's upset in their feelings because they have that possessive spirit. But here we have a new wave. We have a new wave where you have all these ladies talking about polygyny or poly rather. But what they did was they stole the talking points of the originators and they perverted it. And they exposing themselves for what they truly wanted the entire time. It wasn't to be a wife, but they wanted to propagate whoredom. They wanted to make it chaotic. They wanted to experience all type of sexual proclivities that's against nature. It wasn't the fact that men have more than one woman. No, that's not the issue. They just wanted an environment in which they could feel empowered to live sexually liberated and free. That's all it was really about. It was more so, well, if he can do it, I should be able to do it. It wasn't that they thought you brothers were the worst kind of men in the world. It wasn't that these women thought you brothers were full of lust and just trifling men who just don't want no good for women. No, it wasn't that at all. It wasn't that at all. They are now exposing themselves for what they truly wanted. See, they didn't have a problem with polygyny. That's why they don't have a problem with rappers having groupies. They don't have a problem with rappers having multiple women. They don't have a problem with any of that. They have a problem with order. The modern woman is showing herself to have a problem with order, dealing in an orderly fashion. And they're going to expose themselves. Oh, yes, they are. Yep. His Will is Real said, this is absurd. YouTube literally finding anything to try to get the power circle out the way. Yep, that's what's happening right now. So you brothers got to be careful. That's exactly what's going on. So we got to be careful. We'll survive this. This is a trial. This is a trial right now. You brothers don't lose the faith because y'all getting y'all's channel struck. Don't lose it. We're not going anywhere unless the Most High say it. We just got to be safer out here. The same rules that apply to us don't apply to those 2/3, all right? We got to keep that in mind. This is part of the battle. This is part of the struggle we got to go through. But I want to go to a source. And I want to react to this lady here. I want to react to this lady here. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go there. I see the sister sharing scriptures in there. We're going to go to scriptures. We're going to parallel everything with the Bible. I want to go to this so-called sexpert, right? I want y'all to hear what she got to say. All right, sexpert opens up about being poly. Now I want y'all to listen carefully here.
Being open because men are not okay with women really being open. A lot of times I let men speak first when it comes to like the dating thing because they always talk about, well, I want to have more women or I want to have a threesome and da 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 da. And I hit you with that.
A threesome is not poly. A threesome is not poly. All right, let's just first off start by saying that. All right, let's continue. All right, hold on one moment. All right, let's get it.
Same energy, like I absolutely want to have a threesome too. And I want to have a threesome with two men.
Wow. Nasty itch.
And I want to, you know what I'm saying? And I would love to have a boyfriend, and I definitely want a girlfriend, and I want to date a couple. And they're like, now hold on, bitch. That's not what the fuck what I was talking about. And it's just like, did you really want this, or do you just want what you want, but you don't want me to have what I want? And I'm like, that's not real poly. That's not real open.
She said that's not real poly. That's not real open. So somewhere down the road, when we're talking about the growth of our nation through this deaf culture, yeah, this woman want everything, a straight up pansexual. But somewhere down the road, these women thought poly was just about being open. Romans chapter 7 verse 2 reads, "For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband." Meaning, woman, you are supposed to be with one man until that man dies. Other than that, you are bound to the law of your husband. This woman says she want another boyfriend. She want a girlfriend. She want threesomes. She want to deal with this person, that person. Ma'am, how is a nation going to be produced through that type of behavior? This woman is sick in the mind. And guess what? A lot of these women, they want to be the exact same way. For the woman which have an husband is bound to the law of her husband. That means as long as that man is living, you are supposed to be with one man. Contrary to popular belief, you women are not supposed to be sleeping around. It's against nature. Every time you deal with another man, his soul pours into you. That's how DNA works. You're becoming one with that man. By the law of her husband. So as long as he liveth, until he dead, you're not supposed to be going around dealing with a bunch of men. What is wrong with these women? But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. And this is what it is with these women. They want to be free to do whatever it is they want to do. And there's nothing natural about this woman. You want your womb desecrated by multiple men. And what the hell is a sexpert? You know what the Bible calls a sexpert? A whore. A whore. That's what you are. You're a whore, ma'am. That's thus saith the Bible. I like that word better than 304. I like that word better than 403. The Bible just straight up say you are a whore, ma'am. Whore just hit different. Because that's what you are. We need to bring that word whore back. All right, let's continue.
You have to be honest with yourself. You cannot want me to be okay with something that you're not.
Ma'am, you're not equal to a man. The book of Corinthians gives us an order. When we talking about the biblical patriarchal, the man is over the woman. They're not equal and they're not eye to eye. You cannot do what a man does and consider yourself a woman, ma'am. That's disgusting. Matter of fact, the Bible tell you in Proverbs 23, verse 27, for a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men, who have woe, who have sorrow, who have contention, who have babbling, who have wounds without cause, who have redness of eyes. Woman, you suck the life out of men. Any man that connect with you is like jumping into a deep ditch, into a pit. Any man that jump into that has an issue. And then you got these women, right? All of these experts and sexperts coming out of the woodworks. There's one sister in particular, and she's very famous out here in Atlanta. The woman has 2 husbands. I got the source right here on my phone. Her name is Kenya Stevens, and she's very popular. Got a large following. She got 2 husbands, right? That's her right there. And y'all notice all of these women who got 2 husbands, right? Why is it that they husbands look extra sweet in the face? Why is it that these women who be having these damn 2 husbands, they husbands be looking real flamboyant, like they got that little glow in their eyes? Yeah, they be having that extra sugar in the tank look. You know what I'm talking about. It's a glare. It's a glare there. What kind of man want to deal with a woman that they know their wife is getting bent over by another man? What man open to what? What man wants a woman that's getting power drive by another man while he at work? What man that consider himself as territorial as we are as men? What masculine man will want to deal with a woman like that? Makes no sense. Yeah, these women, this is what they really want. They have a problem with the Bible because the Bible delivers order. That's the problem. They have a problem with men in the truth bringing polygyny up because they don't want order. Yeah, somebody said it, a super simp 3000.
Even okay with. A lot of women have not really given themselves even the space to experience or think they like those things. Women,
man, something is really wrong. This is a nasty itch right here. I'm talking about, that's a trifling itch. Ugh. Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, God gave them up into vile affections. For even their women did change their natural use into that which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one towards another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. Listen, you being a man, sharing a woman, that's doing what's unseemly. 2 men in the same bedroom with a woman, that's unseemly. That's opening Pandora's box for all type of sexual acts. These women, they don't have the natural use of a man no more. What's the natural use of a man? To be her protector, to be her guidance, to be her spiritual head, to be her leadership. The natural use would be the natural use would be that man being a husband, a lead, a confidant. These women lost the natural use. They only look, listen, brothers, we coming into a time where these women, they only look at you as a piece of damn meat. That's it. These women have lost the natural use. Straight up. And they just want to experience They want to experience all the sexual desires they can. They just trying to have fun out here.
We talk, and it's a lot of women that want a male female threesome. I feel like a lot of times women don't have a real opportunity to be okay with a man being open because men are not okay with women really being open.
Because men are not okay with women not really being open. No, we don't want our women open. We want them nice and tight, not open. That's the part she missing. Titus chapter 2 verse 5 says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of God be not blasphemed. That's what men want. Men want women to be chaste, modest, keepers of home, obedient. Yes, obedient. Not open. No man is looking to meet a woman like, how open are you? Only an undercover brother want his woman dealing with other men or dealing with other women. Only an undercover bisexual male wants his woman dealing with other women or other men. Do you understand that? That person has some deep sexual issues if he wants to see his woman dealing with another brother or sister. And some of y'all ladies want to get turned out. And that's why they don't have no issues with the rappers. They don't have no issues with these women. My question is this. Where are all these women that attack my channel going over to these women who talking about poly in this manner? Where are all the women who attack biblical men who was bringing out polygyny, that was on these channels, in these chats, debating, arguing? Where are these very same religious women over there condemning these women? Where are they? They over there speaking about having a free for all. And none of these women, none of these religious women that was anti-polygyny, and I'm going to say this loud and clear, none of y'all are coming into their chat saying anything. I'm going to say this loud and clear. Any woman who voices her quote unquote opinion about being anti-polygyny, you will be blocked from any platform that you when you follow me. If your issue with me is I don't agree with polygyny, I'm blocking you. The moment I see that. If you claim to be an awakened Israelite woman and you are not for polygyny, I want nothing to do with you. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want you to do any of those things. Because you're anti-truth. Because you're not over there condemning these women. You're going to get blocked immediately. So just let it be known. Watch from a distance. If you're against polygyny, keep it to yourself. If I see that in my chat, I'm just going to block you. Because real biblical polygyny is not what this nonsense is. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. See, in this day, multiple women will gravitate towards one man. It's only natural. The times we living in, the way things are set up, It's only natural that while we're being destroyed, the Most High makes sure that there's a way to preserve us as a nation. In modern society, women, they're working for themselves. They're making their own money. They're bringing home ends meet. And a lot of these women, they just want to they want to cleave to one man and say, listen, let's deal with this guy to take away our reproach, which means take away our shame, our guilt. Take away our shame is what reproach is, right? That's the times we living in. That's why it says, let us eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Because what you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is back then, women didn't work for themselves. They didn't make their own money. They didn't wear their own apparel. They had to rely on a man for everything. But in this modern society, women would say, hey, you know, it is what it is. It's hard to find a righteous brother out here. We're going to cleave to this one man because this is a man of substance, a man of truth, a man of resource, and it is what it is. And that's the time you're living in. So, you know, keep in mind that it was bound to happen. And a lot of women nowadays, they're getting very frustrated because thanks to myself and a handful of others, brothers are being honest with these women now. There's a certain level of honesty that's coming out from brothers. And a lot of women, they don't know how to deal with it. So their first thing is, let's spin this back around to something chaotic like this so-called sexpert. You see, now they have to play the game different. These women are very manipulative. So now that men have been honest and saying, look, woman, we meeting these sisters and they like, hey, look, we I know we're meeting each other. Listen, you're not going to be the only woman I deal with. There's going to be more than one woman that I deal with. I'm a man. The Lord didn't give me no biological clock. To me, it's not natural that, you know, you have a biological clock, but I don't. Why would the Lord make it so I can have babies at any age if I'm meant to be with one woman my entire life? It just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to be honest with you. There won't be we got to give some wrenches out. There won't be just you. There'll be other women eventually, or I'm dealing with other women, and women are not knowing how to like really deal with that. You got a lot of women, they very frustrated. They reach in their 30s, mid 30s, 40s, and they like, why are these men like this now? Why are they so honest? And so women like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. And it's just leading them further into the depths of hell. It's just leading them further away. It's just leading them into a deeper downward spiral. Yeah. Men are just being honest now. Women don't know how to deal with it. So they're going to spin it with chaos. All right, let's continue here.
A lot of times I let men speak first when it comes to like the dating thing, because they always talk about, well, I want to have more women, or I want to have a threesome, and da 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 da. And I hear
those are wicked whoremonger males that's talking about they want to have threesomes. That's not what poly's about.
you with that same energy, like I absolutely want to have a threesome too, and I want to have a threesome with two men, and I want to, you know what I'm saying, and I would love to have a boyfriend.
Listen, that's not a threesome, ma'am. She want to have a threesome with two men, ma'am. That's a train. That's a gang bang. That's not a threesome. You can't pretty that up. Talking about threesome. If there's two men going ram shot on you, you getting gang bang. You getting a train ran on you, woman. Nasty itches. This woman is a damn disgrace. Only our women talk like this in the public. It's a damn shame. They have no discretion absolutely at all. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22. Flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Woman, this woman got to be damn near 40 years old, still in a youthful lust. It's one thing when you growing up and you a teenager and you being inundated with pornography and you still trying to find your way and you still caught up in what the world is introducing to your young mind, but you a grown ass, old ass woman who should be at home raising children. You're supposed to be somebody's auntie, somebody's mama, somebody's wife. And you talking about you want to get gang bang and trains ran on you, you old ass woman, you. And it's the behavior that social media like to propagate. But when you have men of the truth who talk about generational wealth, how having more than one wife can help you be more resourceful, how it can make sure that those women have a sisterhood, and those sister wives can help take care of the children. So you don't have to pay for daycare with people that you don't even trust or know. When you're talking about polygyny in a righteous way, somebody said, Georgia of peace, you petty, then I'm petty too, 100. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Because there ain't nothing petty about biblical polygyny. Everybody, all the biblical patriarchs practiced it. Moses was given a law, had 3 wives. Abraham, King David, list goes on and on and on and on. That's why I'm telling you, so-called Israelite women who claim you anti-polygyny, you're getting blocked. Now, it's one thing that you don't want to, let's put it this way. It's one thing that you don't want to participate in a polygynous relationship. It's another thing for you to disagree with a choice. It's that right there, to disagree with something that's biblical, that the Most High God never condemned, something that our forefathers did. That's another thing for you to condemn something righteous. Then you simply saying, okay, I understand where you're coming from, makes sense, but I'm going to continue on this pursuit of a monogamous man, if that's your choice. But I can tell you right now, there's a lot of women finding out that it's very difficult to find a monogamous man. Very, very difficult. And a lot of women are finding this out as they age. They're finding out that, you know what? Maybe I need to just humble myself and get where I fit in. And some of you ladies need to travel. Some of you ladies need to go to different countries, because what it is you believe what goes on in America is normal. You believe in it's normal. When you go into various countries, you'll find out, especially in Middle Eastern countries, if you go over there to Turkey, if you go to Russia, if you go to various places all over the world. I seen this one video. It was a Middle Eastern guy, and there was a country they was in. I don't know. I think it might have been Iran, and it was a Caucasian news reporter, and he was interviewing him, and he's like, "Man, how many wives you got?" And the guy was like, "Just one." Yo, this Arabian man laughed like so loud, bro. He laughed for like 15 minutes. I'm talking about, it was a knee slapper to him. It was like unheard of. He's like, you got one wife? like it was unheard of for a man that produced billions of sperm a day. A man with some balls. A man with testosterone to have one wife a day. I mean, one wife in his life. Like that, in other places, it's unheard of. Unheard of. A lot of you ladies need to travel. You need to get to different places and see, yo, just because you are haughty and high-minded and got your nose pointed way in the air, don't mean women everywhere are like you. You've been westernized, woman. You've been detached from your culture. Even, listen, let me tell you something. There's a secret world that a lot of people don't even understand. Even with the Caucasian folks, my Caucasian family within here in the States, there's men, Caucasian brothers that got more than one wife. They call them a mistress. And you know what? The wife know about it. The wife, she sit there, she's taken care of, she live her life. She know. It's just unspoken. She know he with the mistress. They gather with the girl, oh, he's with the mistress. It is what it is. It's no big deal. See, women already know that men naturally are going to have more than one woman. They already know it. They already know that it's purposeful for a man to desire more than one woman. They already know this. Because there's a certain attraction that men have. Most of these women are so twisted in their mind, they don't want no man that no other woman don't want. Now wrap your mind around that. What woman in her right mind want a man that no other woman gravitate towards? Are these ladies going to start being honest? The fact that your man can actually bring in more women, it has to be somewhat of a turn on because he brung you in. How the hell you think he got you? There was an attraction that he has. He has alpha tendencies. The problem is these possessive demonic women of modern day, they want to suppress your masculinity. They don't want you brothers to be men. They want to neuter you brothers. Yep. A brother in the chat says, if not, you in straight up denial. Why you think these women go so crazy for the baby and Future and Lil Wayne and all these rappers? Why do you think they go so crazy? Why? Because these men have women. Lots of them. And they talk about it. All the groupies that they knocking down. And women low-key, they love it. They love it in a chaotic way. They love operating on the left-hand side of things. But when it comes to doing things righteously, you broads don't want to get right. You broads don't mind being nasty and getting turned out and getting tossed to and fro and just partying and living it up. You broads don't mind that. But you got a problem with order. Okay, sorry about that, Randy. I couldn't even see the chat. Randy Johnson says, I'm woman breed. Sorry about that. Somebody said, guilty as charged on the Wheezy in my younger days. It is what it is. See, Lady P telling the truth. Jesse says, facts. Monogamy is an illusion when women love these rappers. Exactly. How you going to love these rappers who knocking all down, but you going to claim that polygyny is a problem? No, you just like dysfunction. You like things to be chaotic. You think it's fun. You think being disorderly is a good time. That's the problem.
And I definitely want a girlfriend, and I want to date a couple. And they're like,
she said, and I want a girlfriend, and I want to date a couple. So you just want to be an all-out bed wench. We got a word for that. We call those smut buckets. You just want to be a damn cum dumpster. Any and everybody. She's like, anybody can get it. So let me get this right. You want to have a husband. And while your husband at work, you at another couple's house dealing with them. And you want another boyfriend on the side. And then you want to turn around and have a threesome with your man. With two men and two women. And when we brought up polygyny, what did you women say? What about diseases? What about diseases, breed? Oh! What did you bras say in my chat when I said polygyny? And that's just a man with his 2 or 3 wives. Y'all say it's too many diseases out here for that. Too many damn diseases. Where you bras at in these chats? When these women is talking like this. Where you at? Let's reiterate this. She want to go to another couple's house while her man at work. And she want another boyfriend. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 bodies right there. And she want to have a threesome with her husband, with a male and a female, right? That's 4, 5. Her husband included, 4, 5, and then she said one with a woman too. So male and female. Yo, that's like this woman just listed 6 bodies. She says she want to catch 6 bodies coming from different people. She willing to catch 6 bodies, and nobody want to talk about diseases. Woman, you are swapping hella bodily fluids. Like this woman, like living like that, you are going to concoct and create your own disease. And we wonder why these women is growing teeth inside their vagina. We wonder why the quality just ain't right. We wonder why them drawers is getting crusty out here in these streets. We wonder why. We wonder why. We wonder why when these bras is taking their panties off and y'all getting with these bras out here, you wonder why they kicking them panties under the bed. They kick them panties off under the bed. I hit the wrong button. Hey, but that's what it sounds like. You wonder why when them panties go down, you hearing that. Ooh. Oh, it ain't supposed to sound like that. Ooh. When you go down there and pull the drawers down, you pull them panties in, they ain't supposed to do this. Oh. No. Supposed to be doing all that. No. When she bend over and get the clapping, you ain't supposed to hear. It's alive. It's alive. It's not supposed to be going down like that. I can assure you, a woman who participates in polygyny, meaning she got one husband, that's it. So let me get this right. You're more fearful of a disease when you're only catching one body, and the only thing he's connected to is his wives. All of y'all are just one big happy family, but nobody got nothing to say when these women want to just run amok out here. It's crazy. Man, what the Bible say, Ephesians 5:3. But fornication and all uncleanliness or covetousness, let it not be named among you as becoming saints. Listen, uncleanliness, fornication, covetousness. What this woman is doing is coveting. She want another person. Look, she want another person's man. She want to get with a couple. The man want to practice poly, so she want to practice poly. This woman is the definition of an unclean, covetous person. Most of these bras out here is unclean and they covetous. They just want everything. They're capricious. These women don't have no attention span. They just looking everywhere. Why you think you brothers ain't getting no kind of, you brothers ain't getting no game from these women these days? They don't have, I mean, you could be taking care of yourself. You could be looking good, smelling good. You can have some money in your pocket. These women got too many choices. They sit there all day, swipe, swipe, swipe on all the dating apps now. They got something called Date Me, where they can get on a live stream and men, thirsty ass men, just jump up in there and they could just date them. And they're like, no, you're next. You're next. They're literally speed dating with you brothers online. And you thirsty brother just jump in. Hey, baby, I'm next. Hey, like she didn't just have a conversation with another guy. And you just jumping in there. Hey, yeah, so what's going on? You got 5 seconds. Up, next guy. These women don't have no attention span. It ain't like they're talking to one man at a time. No. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. They're so all over the place. They can't land themselves a man. Woman, when you give a man your phone number, you don't even spend time talking to that one man, getting to know that one man. Matter of fact, you get one little flag, one little inkling. I shouldn't be talking to him no more because I feel this type of way. One emotion that you don't understand. What do? You hit the dip set. You feel uncomfortable at one point in time. That man texts you the wrong thing. He don't word certain things the right way. Boom, you going to the next one. And then you do that all the way till you about 40 years old. And then you look up and be like, damn. I thought I'd be married by now. No, woman. You're all over the damn place. And you got too many soul ties. You are no earthly good for no man.
I feel like a lot of times women don't have a real opportunity to be okay with a man being open.
Have a real opportunity. Listen how dumb this is. Have a real opportunity to accept a man being open. So basically, when a man say, hey, I'm pro poly, I want to have another wife, what you women really want to hear is, look, baby, I'm willing to do anything. Look, I want you to have fun. Matter of fact, let's take trips. Let's bang out other couples. Let's swap. Let's do this. We open, right? This is poly. You see how they perverted poly? They just perverted anything. And that's how the powers that be stepped in. They seen brothers bringing out polygyny. They seen people being more honest about it. So they had to put these women in place to say, okay, we open the poly, but we want to be able to do this, that, and the third.
Because men are not okay with women really being open. A lot of times I let men speak first when it comes to like the dating thing, because they always talk about, well, I want to have more women.
They let the men speak first. Now keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, brothers. She said a lot of the times I let the men speak first. And it's a reason for that. Because these women, they be sitting there, they be listening. And what they do is they try to appear as anything that you want. In your face, they'll sit there and appear to be whatever if you say, look, yeah, I just want to have a relationship. I want to have love. They want to be quiet. They want to soak in the information that you telling them, so they could just appear to be whatever you're saying. See, she's looking for a man to say, I want to do all of these wicked things. So in essence, she's sitting in a cut and she don't want to be judged. Oh no, the whore don't never want to be judged. If she's sitting across the table from a biblical man, all of these things are not going to come out. She's not going to say these things. She's going to wait to see how open you are. She's going to ask you little questions like, so you ever had a threesome before? Are you into those type of things? And she's going to have a game face. She's going to have a whole game face when she asks you, just to see where you at, brother. She want to see where your mind at. What kind of sexual proclivities are you into before she let the wombat out? before she let the sexual beast out. She want to find out what you into first, brothers. She not gonna just straight up be like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. No, she looking for a man that's already into it. She want that whoremonger male. So keep that in mind, brothers. So look, ask these women questions that make them uncomfortable. Ask these women questions that make them move around a little bit in their seats. Ask them those questions. Ask them stuff like, hey, I realize, we living in a modern society. Let me just ask you straight up, because, hey, look, our generation, we ain't got no cut cards. You can keep it fun and everything when you do this, brother. Be like, look, hey, you into other women? Just ask her. You into other women, or you into, what you into? Are you just trying to have fun? I mean, what you want to do? Be straight up. You got to be, brothers, you got to be straight up. So at the very least, you know what the hell you getting yourself into. Because a woman like this, she might want some D for the night. She might just want to get with you, and you don't even know what you about to deal with. You don't even know that she's going to houses where she's dealing with other couples. She deal with threesomes. She dealing with all kind of confusion, and you don't even know what you about to deal with. And you thinking, well, she said that she want to have a relationship. Oh, she said that, she said she cool. Nah, ask her the right questions. She just probably wanted to get it in that night. So she told you whatever the hell you wanted to hear. And now you done created a bond with a wombat.
I want to have a threesome and da-da-da-da-da. And I hit you with that same energy. Like, I absolutely want to have a threesome too. And I want to have a threesome with 2 men. And I want to, you know what I'm saying? And I would love to have a boyfriend. And I definitely want a girlfriend. And I want to date a couple. And they're like, now, hold on, bitch. That's not what the...
Hey, yo, did you see Homeboy face? Homeboy was like... Dude, like, oh, hell no. You know what he thought? This nasty itch. He thought exactly what I thought when I first watched this video. Yep, direct questions is an absolute must. He thought the exact same thing I thought. He like, but yeah, there's a lot of women out there that's like this, bro. I know us brothers be confused. I mean, we be shocked. No. There's a lot of them like that. They believe, and they always talking about how men ain't nothing but, they always talk like men are just all about sexual conquest. No, real men are about production. Real men are about accomplishing goals. Real men are about reaching our full potential, doing, conquering goal. Like, real men are goal oriented. It's not always about sexual conquest. Yep. It's crazy.
What I was talking about. And it's just like, did you really want this, or do you just want what you want?
No, poly is about a man building his legacy and dynasty. It ain't about sex. That's the problem. All these women think about is sex all the damn time.
But you don't want me to have what I want. And I'm...
Woman, get the hell out of here. That's why you got all this damn... her face looks plastic. This woman got to be pushing 50. Look out, what's up? Like, why is her face shining like that? Her face look hard and plastic. Let me see if I can get this big. Like, what is, look at all this. It look like she has a mask on. I'm telling you, these women don't do nothing natural these days. Oh, hard face ass. Ain't nothing natural about them, bro. They don't do nothing natural. They don't even have sex naturally. They just can't have sex with their man, woman and man, regular sex. These women don't do nothing natural. Their face ain't natural. Ain't nothing natural. Oh, hard face ass. Hell no. All that damn paint and gook. I bet she need a whole damn dish towel to wipe all that. If she take a dish towel and just wipe all that off, that whole dish towel gonna be saturated in gook. It's gonna be gook. all over that damn dish. What kind of man want to kiss a woman or get in the face of a woman that got all that goddamn gook? Hard face ass. Don't nobody want that leather face, leather face. Hell no. They don't do nothing natural. All these women got roses and toys. Like nothing they do is natural. Like, where's the natural? It's hard being just 1/3 out here in this world today, boy. It's crazy out here. It's crazy just being part of the 1/3. I'm just saying. It's okay to doll yourself up, ladies, and beautify yourself, but men, real men, don't find this attractive. A man about to, get it in with you, he got to take a whole daggone towel, a beach towel, and be like, come here, baby, he ready to, you'll get into a romantic altercation, he ready to, and it's all this damn homie the clown paint. He like, hold on, baby, real quick, let me get. You got to rub your damn face down just to get close to you. Newbie, you're misogynist. You hate women. No, I don't like things to be out of order. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said she melting like the Wicked Witch. I'm surprised her skin. I'm literally surprised that makeup ain't just dripping under them damn halogen lamps. I'm surprised all that makeup ain't just fall. Just drip right on up off her face. Just man, it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, they struck my channel, y'all. I'm gonna be going to Patreon a lot. Somebody said she gained an extra 10 pounds every time she put that damn makeup on. Facts, though. So they struck my channel, man. Damn, that pissed me off, bro. They always trying to slow down progress. And nobody else had to deal with this. On their side, they don't have to deal with any of it. And their content, it's just combative, toxic. But, when we just trying to better our people and speak truth, we got to deal with this. So eventually this week, more people will start gravitating towards this channel because they have figured out that they struck my other channel. We're gonna build this one up. There's music also coming. We're still gonna be posting music over here. It's gonna be music and motivation. But yeah, man, if you ain't on Patreon, go on Patreon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Rumble as well. It is what it is, man. Y'all see why I have these backup platforms, because YouTube, they really on game time. I don't even know what type of popcorn content I can put out on this platform, but we'll do what we'll do. I love each and every one of y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the broadcast. Thank y'all for subscribing to this channel. A lot of people couldn't follow directions and come over here. I should have just as many people on this channel as that channel. And that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to build this one up. So I love y'all. Y'all stay safe out here. Shalom and peace.